What's up, everybody? So today we're gonna talk about PowerSlap. We have Bucci in there, some of the audition, maybe about Tom Aspinall's Eye Poke. So tune in.
1978とある田舎町で生まれて移り住んだ新宿で育ちこの町で起きたこれまでの俺たちのここまでの生い立ちはほんのまた序の口試されたいちいち正してきた過ち騙し合いやからしないはスニッチの始まり放課後の登山所児童館にホームアローンそんな時間はほったらかして向かったとある場所
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the YAMATODAMASHI Podcast. Enson, we're back. I think this is episode 126.
Wow.
It's always funny when you hit triple digits. So
yeah.
So, how's things in Japan?
Getting cold. We just we're trying to get a breaking down Team Yamatodamashii get together, doing the auditions, doing choices. Been a very interesting weekend. Not busy too. So it was really good. So everything's moving really well. Boo's in Saudi Arabia right now.
Nice, cool. We'll come on to Boo.
Yeah, and we got a lot of UFC just happened. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot of stuff to talk about. You mentioned the auditions, right? This is something I've seen you post on social media, predominantly in Japanese, right? Well, what's the situation with the auditions? Tell US fans and fans around the world what's going on.
So there's a event called Breaking Down, and they have 1 minute fights. Right now they're gathering together different teams for the Breaking Down event. So we're we got a team Yamatodamashi, but instead of using those members, we're trying to create a new group of members for Breaking Down. So we it was a last minute decision. So we ran like a little ad like, hey, anybody want to be on the Yamatodamashi team? And we had like 40 to 50 videos come in of people who wanted to be a part of it. And we thought, okay, we'll just have the auditions on Saturday, do at the gym, and then we just cut 30 of them, cut most of them left, 10 left, and then come to the house and do some physical training to see who got the gut to pull through pain, yeah. And to tell you the truth, auditions that we had them do sparring, we had to do some physical stuff, some shadow. It was like overwhelming, man. There were so many good guys, so many guys that I thought had so much potential. So we ended up taking back 24 guys to the house. Not 10, 25. And then so what we did was we put them through some of the basic physical stuff that the team does, like pulling the tire, running up a hill, some inertial wave where they're working their shoulders and their arms with that, almost like battle ropes. And then we put them in the ice bath. We brought the ice bath down to 0.7 degrees Celsius. Yeah, and then we wanted to see how guys dealt with pain. So yeah, we did that. We actually today, me and Mecca just narrowed it down to 6 guys. And we're gonna pick those 6 to go to Breaking Down on there's a Breaking Down audition on November 3rd or 2nd.
Nice.
And that's how it's going so far. Looks pretty good, man. I mean, aside from choosing a team for Breaking Down, there's a bunch of promising guys that have a good future in fighting. So I'm inviting all of them to come train at Purebred once a week from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And they can train with the team. We can see what they're like. And there's just one kid that I'm pretty sure that I'm not making a mistake on it, but we kind of, me, Mecca, and Sarah kind of had a meeting, and we said, yeah, this kid actually might be good to just bring him straight onto the team.
Wow.
He's 16 years old, so he's not able to fight in Breaking Down. And, so we couldn't choose him for Breaking Down. So I just called him today, and I told him that, you can't fight in Breaking Down, but I'd like to help you with your training. And I didn't realize it, but in February, he actually messaged me from his side saying he wants to train with Team Yamatodamashii. And he was like totally excited. So yeah, I told him he's with another team, so I don't want to like him to just jump ships and be, the team of course took care of him until now. So I'm even suggesting that he stay with both teams, stay with the Black Belt Japan. If they're okay with him coming and training with us too, we can do like maybe a collab where we can train both places, and I can bring my fighters there. So it could be a good exchange. I know the Surya is the guy who runs that gym, so he's a super good coach too. So that'd be interesting. So, but man, so I offered the kid to come tomorrow morning. He's coming.
Wow.
Yeah, and I said, hey, but wait a minute, you're 16, you still got high school. He quit school, man. He said he's putting all his marbles into fighting.
Wow.
But man,
Damn.
this kid is tough, man.
Mm.
He's not just good, he's tough.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so it's exciting. So right now we're at that moment where I'm in the midst of calling the guys who didn't get picked. So I didn't want to make it like, my ex when I went tried out for the baseball University of Hawaii baseball team, and we went to the last cuts where they just kept certain guys. The coach did it in a way where he said that, okay, all you guys that come up, there's going to be a list on this wall in the locker room, and if your name's not on it, you're not on the team. And I didn't want to do that. I remember feeling rejected, and not even like a little, oh, sorry man, but your arm wasn't strong enough, or nothing like that. No, like no care at all. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to tell the guys, okay, if you get a call, you're on the team. If you don't get a call, thank you for coming. I didn't want to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm making phone calls to each guy. And if they made it, I'm letting them know. If they didn't make it, I'm letting them know and just telling them, hey, um, you did good, why I didn't choose you. And, of course, we have a limited selection. And I am offering all these guys to come to train once a week at Purebred from 8 to 9. So it's pretty exciting, man.
Yeah. It's a good. It's a nice nice thing to get, right? Even if they don't make the team, the fact that you still build connection with you and
Yeah.
you train with the guys at Purebred. That's a pretty good option, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah, for sure.
where this idea come from? What was the inspiration for it?
Well, Mecca was the one who came with the idea, and he knew he knows he's real close to the movements of breaking down. So he kind of came and told me that, hey, they're looking to make teams. So he wanted to kind of like put together like a team Yamatodamashi. So I'm making him like the leader of the team, and he's like, they call it kantoku, which is like it's like a manager of the team. So Mecca's the manager, and he's gonna be taking the team. So we're gonna go on November 3rd, November 2nd, go to the breaking down auditions again, and we introduce the team.
Awesome, cool. And
Yeah.
the guys that have been picked, the 6 you mentioned, have they got any professional fighting background, or are they all kind of starting
Two
from
of them
scratch?
don't.
2 of them don't. Okay.
Yeah, other ones were like one was like a professional boxer before. Another one was actually has some professional fights. And there's some guys with like one of them has only the heavyweight guy only has 6 months MMA training.
Wow. Okay.
He's not that good, but he's tough. Yeah. So he was the best heavyweight, so we're gonna bring him in. I'm also want him to train with the team. He wants to train with the team under me. So he's gonna be probably one that'll be coming to training also. But yeah, I mean, we didn't necessarily pick like the best guys, but it was a mix of guys. Of course, it's a fighting event, so they gotta learn. They gotta know how to fight. So we kind of mixed it where the guys who can actually fight, but have, they can suck up pain. They can work through pain. And we there was like a part where part of me was wanting to not take there was one guy that was really good, but had like a little attitude, kind of like Louis. And me, even Sarah especially didn't want to pick him, but we had to go in today in the picks. We were talking about it. We saying, wait a minute, it's not about, when this guy's not going to be on the team Yamatodamashi. They're going to be on the breaking down segment of the team. And he was really good, tough kid, strong, freaking. Even his sucking up pain was good too. And James, there were 5 guys that collapsed.
Really? Wow.
Couldn't stand up. Yeah. So we had to drive them back to the house. and there was two guys that actually collapsed but got up but wanted to make the final run back to the house, which took them forever. And there were about 8 or 9 guys that threw up.
Oof.
Yeah, so I mean, it was hard training.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do all I wanted to do because of time restraints, but we did put them through pretty much hell, and frick, they all did really good, man. So yeah, exciting, man. And the team is going to be brought to the breaking down, but we're going to see breaking down is going to try and match up our team with another team, and pretty much that's how it's going to move from there.
Do you know who the other team captains are? Anyone that people might have heard of?
There's one of the breaking down teams. They had a Chiba against Nagoya. Chiba's making a team.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of them. Even the guy who fought Mecha,
Oh, okay.
Toranosuke, he has
Yeah.
a team. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like that. They're going to have teams of 3 to 5.
It sounds cool. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
Yeah, I like the way they change it up, right? They're continually trying to try new things, which is
Yeah,
pretty unlike every MMA promotion. So
yeah, yeah.
you
Kind of
can't
exciting.
yeah, sometimes some of it works, some of it doesn't. And then speaking of the team, you've got a team member that's flown out to Saudi Arabia for PowerSlap.
Yeah,
Wow.
Buchin. Yeah. So I've been in touch with him, man. I mean, he's so excited. I mean, and of course, props to Dana White, to helping out with the hookup. But he's like straight up in PowerSlap, man. He's got the uniform, he got the bag with all the products, PowerSlap slipper, PowerSlap mouthpiece, the works. He just had his photo shoot today. I'll send you some of the clips so you can maybe put it up on this. But he just took some photo shoots. Tomorrow he has like a practice session, weigh-ins, and the 31st is a fight, man. So yeah, he's in Saudi Arabia right now.
Yeah, it's funny because I watched the event they did in Abu Dhabi on Friday.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And I suppose I've never really watched like a full event before. And I'm warming up to it. I can't lie. Like I actually thought it was quite a good watch, to be honest. It was quite like the matches did kind of flow. I think I didn't realize is it doesn't look like anyone has a corner, if that makes sense. It's almost like they've got everyone's
No, they have one corner, yeah. It's
oh,
usually their coach, yeah. Yeah.
okay, yeah. It looked like because there's
So I
looked like
could have
there's
went for a corner, but I can't travel, yeah. And
Mhm.
Mecca couldn't travel, go there either. So it's like Booth brought one of his friends, so that's good.
Okay.
He has someone with him
That's
as a
good.
corner.
That's good.
But yeah, so it's kind of exciting, man. I'm kind of excited for him. I'm kind of wait to I hope he wins, man. If he can win, man, it's going to be
Huge.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
huge, huge.
And he's competing on the prelims, right?
Yes. So I don't think his fight's not going to be live.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be satellite delayed. It's going to be videoed, but they're going to probably put it up on YouTube later.
Ah, I see. Okay. I didn't know what
I
they
think
did
him
with
and his opponent is first timers, so they don't put first timers on the pay per view
kind of makes sense.
the live one. Yeah,
Yeah, because I can see why. Because if they stall right with the slaps and they flinch and you want the I suppose the most professional people.
yeah.
I
You
think
want them kind of seasoned to the event. Yeah,
it's kind of the thing that I think got me a little bit more interested in it. Is the characters, I guess. When you see
yeah.
these big, super heavyweight guys, like there's the crazy Hawaiian and Dumpling,
Yeah.
like those guys, like those are the ones I'm like, whoa, okay, like I kind of want to see what's gonna happen when you take
Well,
a
to be honest, my whole thing was when I heard about PowerSlap, this is ridiculous. This isn't even a sport. This is ridiculous.
Mhm.
And how stupid is that? You step and slap each other. It's like, what the fuck is that? But the only reason why I gave it a chance was because I realized that, Dana White was pushing it, and Dana has an eye for things. Dana White also went through the same process with what he's going through PowerSlap with MMA.
Mhm.
They told him it's ridiculous. They told him it's human cockfighting, too barbaric. It's brutal, and he had this. He knew He said this is a good sport. This is going to make it big. And because of that, I gave PowerSlap another chance because Dana White was supporting. I said, okay, let me give it another look. And I started watching a lot of it on YouTube. And to tell you the truth, it's actually exciting. I actually watched a lot of fights just because it's like, ooh, him and him. Oh, I want to see that. Oh, her and her, I want to see that. And then see them after the first shot, maybe one of the girls makes this stupid face and start like, oh, I hope she gets knocked out. I can
Yeah.
see how you can get into it.
Yeah, I think they need to like double down on the personality stuff, right? Like, when they go like, oh, this person is a Muay Thai fight, like, so, oh, they're coming from a Muay Thai background, or this person, like, what was one of the main event guys was like a data security officer. I was like, oh, okay, so there's like people that aren't like in sports, so it's kind of, I think they need to tell those stories a little bit more because then you get a bit more into it, right? And
Yeah,
like
I'm
I've
sure
seen.
if they get more into it, I think they'll do like an embedded.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But even just like before the fight start, it would be cool to kind of you remember like old school UFC where it'd be like this guy is from a karate background and like this guy's from a boxing background. It'd be interesting if they did it in that sense. But I think the real thing that would probably, and I don't think this is what they'll do, but I think if you had like celebrities do it, um, I always thought
Oh,
like
you mean power slap? You kidding?
I
No
always
way.
thought PowerSlap would be like Misfits boxing. If you've ever seen that, with like the YouTubers and the influencers and they do all that sort of stuff. I always thought that's where sort of PowerSlap would probably resonate best because you could have these people face off with each other, just slapping each other in the face. But
No,
they're really
I think what people don't realize is that there's a lot of technique, and it's actually a sport.
this is what I learned watching the show, right? That it there was a lot of technique and the way they're like analyzing like whether it's a club with the hand or it has to be open. And I was like, wow, okay, like there's more to
Well,
this perhaps to learn.
Training Boo for it made me realize that
Yeah,
we're working his torque in his hips, the
yeah, yeah.
angle of the slap. I mean, there is a lot of technique to it. So, I mean, there's actually a training method to slap. So,
I really want to see how he
I
does.
yeah,
Like,
I'm giving it a second chance now, especially now because Boo's in it more. I will support power slap, but as far as me ever entering, forget it. There's no
yeah.
way. There's no way I would stand there and let someone like full on slap me. Oh,
I feel like you do all right in it though. Like if you
I
did.
don't know, man. I mean, that's one of those things that you always wonder how my jaw would hold up. Yeah.
Mm,
So I don't know, man. Whew, I don't know.
yeah,
Taking that full on slap from someone your size, same size as you, coming up and
yeah.
I don't know about that.
Especially
Because
like some of the.
when I hold the mitt for Boo and have him hit the mitts,
Mm,
I would not want to get hit by his slap.
really, it's tough.
Yes, it's
Mm.
brutal.
I want to see him go up against the Indian guy. There was I shared you the link, right? There was an Indian guy in the recent one, and he had like the
That
turban
guy
and
took the
everything.
slap so good.
Yeah, yeah. I think they said he's in India they got this mud wrestling thing. I think it's called Kabaddi. And
Yeah, they said something. He had like 2,000 mud wrestling matches or something.
yeah, they do this
Or
like
something
amateur wrestling in the mud.
ridiculous.
It's yeah, no, it's a big thing in India though. It's like huge.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And it takes some skill, I think, to do it. It's not like
It would be, yeah.
they take it really professionally.
I hear
Um
mud wrestling. I think of women in bikinis
yeah,
wrestling in the mud.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Very different. But yeah, no, so I was like, oh, Boo should fight him next, right? Like you can imagine the views on that, Japan versus India. So hopefully he
That
gets a
would
chance.
be interesting. Well, Boo's got to win, and maybe
Yeah.
that is a future opportunity.
Yeah, I wonder if he does win, like where he can go next, right? Because if they're doing these events all over the world, it'd be interesting. So
Yeah, I
good
mean,
luck
there's
to Boo.
also a Vegas one too. That's what I told you. I said, Ivan, I screamed out to you.
There's also a Vegas one coming up, right?
Yeah, but I know they're bringing Boo to the Emirates, the Arab Emirates, because it's really the visas are accessible, real easy to get.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I guess Boo is Japan shouldn't be a problem for Vegas either, but I
Yeah,
guess
I
the
saw.
visa takes a little longer.
Okay. Yeah, I saw in the press conference it says they're looking to do more international stuff. So maybe we'll get one in Japan. Who knows?
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Well, if Boo can win, that's already right there. It's the reason to do it in Japan. So
Yeah, yeah. Could become a big star for PowerSlap.
yeah,
But yeah, good luck to
we
him.
call them the world Buchin. Sekai Buchin is saying like you're not just Japan Buchin, you'll be world Buchin.
World Buchin. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they talk about his character because he's got an interesting character,
I
right?
think he'll show it on the video on the event. And you know
Okay.
the funny thing is, you know how he can't hold a mouthpiece in?
I was gonna say, yeah.
His mouthpiece is thicker than you've ever seen.
Really?
So that's gonna be a problem, I think, holding his mouthpiece in.
Okay.
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh no. Has he been practicing putting it in?
Yeah, he's been practicing, but he wasn't practicing with like 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeter mouthpieces. This one that from PowerSlap is like 4 millimeters.
Okay.
So it's significantly bigger than the one he's practicing. He has a hard time holding those in, but I think for the slap when it's on the line where it's like the event, I think he'll be able to hold it in. We'll see. He'll give a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
I think he'll
Yeah.
be able to hold it in.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the commentary's reaction. See if Michael Bisping reacts.
They're
To
gonna, yeah, I can't wait for that too, man.
Okay, awesome. I mean, speaking of stuff happening in Abu Dhabi, right? There was a big UFC. There was UFC
Yeah, I saw that.
321. We got to talk about this eye poke because I can't wait to hear what your opinion on it, because there are all sorts of opinions online, right? There's some people saying that he was milking it. There's some people saying that it was serious eye poke, knuckle deep in the eye. Um, What's your first reaction to seeing the eye poke in real time when you're watching it live?
When I saw it live, I didn't think it even poked his eye. I thought it pushed on his eye. And when I saw him play it off, I thought, oh, it's just so happened during that round he like Shirogan was actually taking the momentum from him, and so I right off the bat thought he was playing it up. I mean, playing it up as far as taking a break.
Okay.
I did not think it wouldn't continue. That was beyond my farthest imagination that he wouldn't continue.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's okay. Right now, I must say before I even say what I feel, I don't know what the actual situation was. I wasn't the one that was eye poked, and what you see and what really happens sometimes can be very deceiving.
Hmm.
And yeah, maybe he did get poked real bad, but my initial instinct was first. I didn't see him poke the right eye at first until the slow mo.
Mhm.
I thought it was only the left eye because, of course, he was only holding the left eye. So right there, I thought, oh, the left eye, but it never went in. It went on top the eye. And of course, that's not good either, but not to the point where I felt he had to take a break. Okay. Then I thought, okay, he's milking it to get rest. And I think, okay, the first thing everyone wants to see is see the eye.
Mhm.
Wants to see what happens, how the eye looks. I noticed he wouldn't take that rag off his eye. And it wasn't like a icing rag, it was just a rag to cover the eye. The second thing I thought was really weird was that when they called the fight, he was trying to leave the ring. And I was saying, okay, wait a minute. He doesn't want to show his eye. Now he wants to leave the ring right away. Okay, wait a minute. That's weird. And then I just thought when I saw the video, then I was like, wait a minute. The finger actually went into the left eye, but that eye's fine.
Hmm.
And I say, wait a minute, this is weird, okay? And then the next thing I saw was that he had a huge bandage on his eye. Oh, he had his eye. He had a huge bandage. Like, there you go again, not showing anything about it, not even showing redness or showing the swelling or anything. And then the next step, he put something on social media about the doctor's checking. He has no patch on his eye. Eye is totally normal. And the
It,
doctor said something about it looks like there's no permanent serious damage. And I feel like that. My personal opinion is that he got caught off guard on Sirgon's moves. He was getting thrown off, and he took the way out. I mean, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm also stating that this is my opinion. It could be wrong, but I lost all respect for Tom Aspinall.
wow.
All
Okay.
respect. I used to like him. I used to think that, yeah, I want to see him fight. I used to cheer for him, but I refuse to choose for someone who took that easy way out. and I believe that he took the easy way out.
There's a lot of people online saying the opposite as well, right? There's a lot of I've seen, especially a lot of journalists. I've seen, and I've seen. I think Sean O'Malley said, definitely the fight should have. People shouldn't be questioning him. Who was the other person I saw sticking up for him? Quite a few people. There's been back and forth. Like I've seen DJ talking the opposite. He's same line as you. What did you think of Dana White's reaction? Because when they
I
asked
thought it
him,
was funny because his answers were really vague. He said something. He used as words. Tom Aspinall chose not to fight.
yeah,
He didn't use the words Tom couldn't fight. He said
mm,
he chose
he
not to
didn't want to
fight.
fight. Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't want to fight. Yeah,
mm,
so I'm thinking Dana's being very political right now, I think. But you know
yeah.
what? With that all said, this is martial arts. This is not golf. This is not badminton. This is martial arts. And you posted something really neat on X about Nakai Yuki.
Yes. Yeah.
Nakai Yuki doesn't have major damage in his eye. He's blind in that eye.
Whoa.
He lost all vision in that eye. And that, he got poked in his match with Gordo. He
Yeah.
fought a second round with Pittman, which was I think about 30 or 40 kilos bigger than him. And then he won that and went on to the finals and fought Hickson with his eye gouged. I mean,
That's hot.
The gouge Aspinall got, you gotta times that by 200, and
Yeah.
that's what Nakai got, and he still fought.
I think that was the point I was trying to make on X, right? Like you can look at it, there's kind of for and against of what happened with him, right? But is there a difference between some of the fighters from the past and their
Mhm.
approach to taking that level of damage versus the fighters of today, where I wouldn't lie, the stakes are higher in these days, right? There's more at stake given the amount of eyeballs on the sport. Um, but there does seem a bit of a difference, right? I think
Oh yeah.
that
I
shit
mean,
happened
the
a
whole
lot back
question
then.
is different. Yeah. I mean, back in the day for us is like, can you fight? I got one eye, so I still can see with this eye.
Yeah.
I broke this arm, I still got my other arm. Hell yeah, I can fight. But now it's more like, do you want to fight? And is it a smart move to fight and risk taking a L when you're not 100% now? It's a different question now. And if you look at it in the Warriors way or the old school way, cop out, pussy. But if you look at it the day today, maybe it was a smart move. I think he overplayed the poke. I mean, I don't. I just don't feel like that eye was compromised in any way. If it was compromised a little bit, and yeah, he's not. He's like now only 98% instead of 100, and he decided not to fight. Okay, yeah, maybe you want to fight 100%. It was unfortunate he got poked. Maybe it's a little blurry, but I don't think that was the case.
It's kind of funny because recently we saw in Joey Paracha's fight, he got poked in the eye, right? And he just kept fighting, right? He just said like there was nothing gonna stop me from carrying on with the
Well, the
fight.
poke that he had, that the doctor's check says no major damage on it. 6 hours later, he still has a patch where he can't open his eye. Is just ridiculous.
Hmm.
6 hours, you have time to clean the eye out, ice the eye down. You wearing a big patch to hide. For me, I just feel like he's hiding the eye. He doesn't want people to see that it's really not that bad.
Yeah,
I
it's interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I might get shit for this. People might call me stupid or you know tell me that you should get poked in the eye too. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
100% sure that if I was in that situation, I would have fought. 100%.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt in my mind
And I
because
feel
of
he should have.
all people got to do is look at the Eagle fight, right, and see you absolutely like dragged back to your corner, and you're still saying you want to fight. So I don't think anyone can question that you
I
would
think in
fight.
his position, being the heavyweight champion, with all the hype, all the people that put up sponsorship, the money, the
Mhm.
fans, the tickets sold, pay-per-views bought. He had a responsibility to go push a little harder, I believe.
I think as well with the where it was in the round, right? He had like 20, 30 seconds left in that round. Like he could have took the 5 minutes, maybe circled for 20, 30 seconds. Then, you're back in your corner and give it a shot. I just, for me, it was disappointing, right? I could certainly see that, that's painful, getting a finger. It looked quite deep in the eye, but you're right. It doesn't make you a fan of the person when I would almost be a bigger fan of him if he tried to fight through it and lost.
Yeah. I think that should have been his movement, and if he lost, he gets a rematch because he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, exactly right. That's his argument for a rematch. But
I could be wrong, but my assessment is he should have fought. He took the easy way out, and I lost all respect for him. This is my straight up view. I mean, I might, if I'm wrong, I'll reassess my thinking. I'll apologize and change my decision. But as of right now, with the information we have, what I saw, I have no respect for him anymore.
Big words. You heard it here. Let us know, people, in the comments what you think. Is Enson being too harsh, or do you completely agree? Is it a different landscape from how things were back then to how things are now? Let us know. I'm interested to hear what people see. So, unless something comes up in our next episode, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about some of the biggest scumbags in MMA. We're going to talk about whether they're a scumbag or whether they're misunderstood. So, if anybody has some names they want to add to that list,
put in the comments.
Put in the comments. I've got a list ready and waiting. So, looking forward to doing that episode at some point. We did like the shots fired, right? Like we did. I think we did about 3 of those episodes where you just gave your take on everyone.
Yeah.
Arguably none as savage as what you just said about Tom Aspinall. So we're going to save some of these for the next episode. But yeah, hopefully we're still looking to get Satoshi Ishii on the podcast.
I just got to message him. He's willing to come on any time that he has time. So I just got to message him. I haven't done that yet. I've been just head over heels with this audition stuff, man. I still got to call. So I still got to call a bunch more guys to let them know that didn't make it. And then I have to still edit a video of the audition that I'm gonna have to put up, and I got a whole bunch. I gotta make a bunch of bracelets.
Yeah, you got loads of people fighting as well coming up as well, right? Who you got coming up fighting?
No, we got Koichi in December.
Satari's.
That's it pretty much. Koichi in December now. The next one, yeah. Mecca's still has his broken toe, so he's not ready to fight yet. We do have the auditions coming up. We're breaking down pure Team Yamatodamashii down. So exciting stuff.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Well, everybody subscribe. Look out for the next couple of episodes. We've got some good stuff coming.
Yeah, and write in the comments if you want us to talk about anyone else, or you think I'm an idiot for thinking, though not losing respect for Tom Aspinall. I'm cool.
Sounds good. Cool. Thanks, everybody. See you again.
Right. All right. Thank you for watching. And that's my opinion on Tom. Send me your ideas in the comments if you don't like what I said. Also, give me any ideas on who else you guys want us to talk about. All right, everybody. Have a good one.